Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is me, Dr. Jahangir, and you are watching me on my YouTube channel, that is Dr. Jahangir Khan. Well, today I'm going to discuss another medicine, that is Macca, by the name of Macca. In the last video, we discussed about the N-acetyl L-tyrosine. Now, do not confuse N-acetyl L-tyrosine with the N-acetyl L-carnitine, because N-acetyl L-carnitine is something else and N-acetyl L-tyrosine is something else. So, is a memory enhancer and a smart drug. So, we discussed the N-acetyl L-tyrosine. You can watch that in my previous video. So, the N-acetyl L-tyrosine increases memory, it increases focus, attention, decreases sleep, and increases the quality of sleep. Now today we are going to discuss Macca. So Macca has the main ingredient, that is 70% it is L-dopa. 70% it is L-dopa, and that is converted into dopamine in brain. Dopamine in brain. 70% of it is L-dopa that crosses the blood-brain barrier and that produces the dopamine, and that dopamine is then responsible for its actions. It causes what? Point number one. It improves memory. It enhances memory, the consolidation of memory. Again, it increases the quality of sleep. Sleep quality is increased. And number three, SSRIs induced side effects. It neutralizes the SSRI induced side effects. So it is available in powder form as well as in capsule form. So if a person is on SSRI and there are side effects of SSRI, so the patient can take the Macca in order to counter effect those side effects, or the patient can take Macca instead of SSRI. The SSRI induced sexual dysfunction, that is one of the side effects of SSRI. So if you add low dose Macca powder or Macca capsule, those side effects are reversed. Now I will tell you the mechanism how. If a person is using only SSRIs, for example say escitalopram or sertraline, what happens that there is serotonin in the brain. But what happens? The dopamine that is decreased. The concentration of dopamine in the brain that goes down. The concentration of dopamine is decreased if a person is on SSRIs alone. And that is the reason why the people gets worse. Some people gets worse with the SSRI. That is the reason. Now you have to add something that increases the dopamine. So Macca is the answer. And this is actually responsible for decreased drive, for more and more side effects, sexual side effects, decreased arousal, erectile dysfunction, because there is decrease in dopamine. If there is decrease in dopamine, what happens? There will be increase in prolactin. And this is responsible for the sexual side effects of the SSRIs. Now when you add Macca or you add something to the SSRI that increases the dopamine, that will counter effect those side effects. Point number one. Point number two, now if a person is taking Macca, so in a small proportion it increases also serotonin. It increases dopamine. So it keeps both neurotransmitter in a normal range or in increased range inside the neurons. So what happens? The person is having no side effects. Another, it increases the quality of sleep. The quality of sleep. And it increases memory because it increases the consolidation. Short-term memory is converted into long-term memory. Last but not the least, it actually causes another function, that is, it decreases anxiety. It has a calming effect on the body. It decreases anxiety. It has a calming effect on the body. So it decreases anxiety, and anxiety is one of the reason of anxiety and stress is one of the reason of low memory. Anxiety and panic attack is one of the reason of low memory. Anxiety is one of the reason for disturb sleep. If the sleep is disturbed, there is decreased quality of sleep. Your short-term memory cannot be converted into long-term memory. And if a person is on SSRI having no dopamine coverage, so what will happen? It will also cause disturbed sleep, disturbed quality of life, and it will cause memory problems, sleep problems, and sexual side effects. Now, in order to balance that, if a person is already on SSRI, so you can add N-acetyl L-tyrosine to the regime. That was discussed in my previous lecture regarding the N-acetyl L-tyrosine. And today's discussion is about Macca. Now, the Macca is available in two forms. One is the powder form, and the other is capsule form. Capsule form is superior as compared to the powder form. But if the powder is available in gelatinized form, that is gelatinized, then it has got decreased side effect. One of the major side effect is GI disturbance. It can cause diarrhea. One of the major side effect is diarrhea. So, in order to reduce that side effect, that you have to take gelatinized Macca, gelatinized. And if you are taking the powder form and you are having side effect of diarrhea, so one of the simple and easy way at home is cook the powder. Cook the powder. When you cook the powder, that is the raw form is converted into the gelatinized, and that side effect is cancelized. That is the simple way to decrease the GI side effect. Now, if you are having problem in taking the powder, you can take capsule form, or you can order the empty capsule, and you can fill those capsules with the powder, and you can take after that. So that was discussion regarding the Macca. Previous discussion was N-acetyl L-tyrosine. You can take both in combination, N-acetyl L-tyrosine and Macca. Now, when should one take the Macca? The ideal time is at bedtime, because it causes a little bit sedation, and that sedation is good for the good quality of sleep. And the best time for N-acetyl L-tyrosine is after breakfast. After breakfast, because that causes increased attention, increased focus. So you can take these two in a combination, the Macca and the N-acetyl L-tyrosine. The Macca and N-acetyl L-tyrosine. And N-acetyl L-tyrosine also comes in two forms. One is the powder form, the other is capsule form. Now, in order to you can get Macca from the link I gave in the description below. You can order from that, and you can order from any shop, but it is a little bit availability is short as compared to the other medicine that are easily available in the medical stores. You have to take this from herbal store, but look for gelatinized form. If gelatinized form is not available, it will cause diarrhea, but if you cook that, the diarrhea side effect will be reduced. So for more discussion, keep watching my channel. Also subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon so that you can get notification of my new video, and also share my channel. Thanks for watching.